Good afternoon. Welcome to the Katn Nascar pre-race show. I'm your host, joshualeejaguar. I am by myself tonight. Oh man, happy Thursday to all of y'all. Tonight we're in the Cup Series tonight at Auto Club. Very interesting to be doing this for the last 3 nights. So big shout out to all y'all. If y'all hadn't hit the subscribe button, hit that little subscribe button, hit that little bell on the side to get all the notifications when I go live. Tonight, last Tuesday night, we was at Auto Club for the Xfinity Series. Wow, unfortunately not the finish some of us was wanting to look at last Tuesday night, but that being said and done, stage 1 was RCR, Jaguar, Maddie, Shaddy, Doc, Midget, Racer, Mighty Mouse, David, and Slide. Stage 2 was RCR, Shady, Maddie, Jaguar, Racer, Doc, Midget, David, PJ, and Mighty Mouse. Overall race results was Racer Boy gets the win. Doc, Maddie, Racer, Midget, Shady, Mighty Mouse, PJ, David, Slide, Jaguar, and then David. The round out the top 12. As of that, we are going to Auto Club. The points have not been updated for the Xfinity Series, so that should be updated within the next couple of days. So yeah, that being said and done, Auto Club is a different track of an animal. Let me take this hat off right here. So yeah, you see, brand new Truex hat. So yeah, big shout out to that, and of course the 2021. This one was a 2021. This one was the newest one, of course, for this year. So these two do not. I don't wear that one. Them two hats much out unless I really want to. But that being said and done, Auto Club, you got to have a good slider because of its. You got a lot more speed for the Cup Series, and it's bumpy basically, and I mean, it's just one of the things that you have to be on your pins and needles right there. Good old sweet tea. But yeah, track's slick. Ain't really nobody been really. Let me check something. Let me check the daily board, because usually you can get the feel for Auto Club within a couple of laps. Just find out where your car handles. Right now the times look good, but I think the top 3 could be or probably sliders or customs, but no, customs will be weekly. So yeah, you're looking basically that right there. So all time you're probably looking at mostly customs right there with the 38s right there. So yeah, I mean, it's a good track to run on with. Let's see, what's the percentage for tonight. Let's see, choose a car, Auto Club. Whoop. I hit circle. Let's see, X. 100 laps times 2, 50%, 50%. So you're basically, it's 100 laps. So I'm thinking could possibly be. Do a little math right here. 100 divided by 3. Last stage, you know, it's going to be the longest stage, probably about 52, maybe 50 laps at the most. Cup cars probably got about 32, 33 laps, maybe 34 laps of fuel. It's going to come down to fuel strategy for tonight. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good track, and I mean, I love this track to death. It's probably one of my favorite tracks right here, besides the Indianapolis and Gateway. Shoot, Gateway's a big part of how I got to liking it. It's just Gateway's just a smaller Darlington, basically. It's got the statistics of Richmond / Darlington, of the egg shape on one end and flatter on 3 and 4 is like Richmond. 1 and 2 is that egg oval like Darlington has. It's a unique track, and it's different braking points, but that's going to be a good track right there. And I'm looking forward to getting to go into racing at Gateway here at this track in this league right here. And I mean, big shout out to all the admins: Doc, Shady, Cody, and David. That does this week out right here, and all I do is just take pictures for the league. And I mean, none of that ownership stuff too much on me right now. And I mean, I love this group of guys right here. They're consistent, and they know when to have a good time and know when to shut up and race half the time. And so I mean it's way better than what the previously that we was in before that was really causing the drama. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. Let's see if I can find the schedule. Alright. After Auto Club, we got Las Vegas, Phoenix, Bristol, the Charlotte road course, the Charlotte track for the Coke 600, to Glen, Kansas, New Hampshire, Atlanta, Martinsville. The trucks will be at Eldora. So Richmond, Kentucky, Dover, Charlotte Roval, Darlington, Iowa. Iowa's one of my favorite tracks too. Chicago. They ain't got Gateway this year, so yep, no Gateway. I wish they would have added Gateway, because I really asked them to put Gateway in this schedule. But let's see. We also got the Thanksgiving stuff race, if possible. Richmond. Got no problem with Richmond. Like I said, Richmond's a flat track. It's a fun track, but you got to be careful, because you can get loose. You can end up in the longer, you can get loose coming off of 2 and smacking both ends of the track right there if you're not careful. But that's what the schedule looks like. We got 2 more West Coast tracks. Then we come back to the east to race Bristol and Charlotte. The Glen up in the northeast parts of the states. Kansas, we go out Midwest, and we're back up in the New England states for New Hampshire. Atlanta, Martinsville, either could be a day race or a night race. I'm hoping that's a night race, because Martinsville is a real nice track to race under the night race, actually, for Martinsville. I mean, it's an animal of its own at night. I mean, Indy road course, Lord help me on that one. I mean, some of these road courses are good. It's the Indy Roval that takes a lot of mindset to race this track right here, because there's a lot more braking points than at the Daytona road course. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Circuit of America, COTA. I mean, that's one of my favorite tracks too. Formula One and NASCAR. That's probably one of that actually puts on some heck of a good race right there. Yeah, excuse me. Shoot, I want to give a big shout out to On. It's a nicotine pouch that you put in your mouth right here for 20 minutes. There's 4 different flavors. You got citrus, wintergreen, mint, and there's a berry. There's 5. There's 5 flavors. Berry is one of them hards that you have to go to the website and order. This is a 4 milligram. They go up to 2, 4, and 8. So, yeah, big shout out to them guys right there. Real good stuff right there. If you smoke and if you're like me, you work inside of a plant and you need that extra boost of nicotine before that first cigarette that you get during break, highly recommend this right here to try them out. If you do, please, you would not be disappointed, because this does carry a lot of nicotine in it. It's a 4 milligrams, so like I said, you go up to 2, 4, and 8. I like the 4 better. Cinnamon is probably my favorite flavor so far, besides the citrus. I like the citrus. Like I said, I got to order a berry flavor to give that a nice review on that one. But other than that, yeah, I'm getting off track right now since I'm the only one out right now. Big shout out to Chris Morrison. Thank you, brother. Shoot, hey, I texted you a couple of nights ago. I don't know if you got that same number that you gave me or not. Please message me. Make sure I still got your new number, Chris. So I need you to text me right quick and to make sure I still got if I got your new number, if you don't mind, please. But yeah, different paint schemes tonight. I hadn't had a real much success in some of these cars yet since this is my second race in the Cup Series. I'm more focused on. I like this paint scheme better. It's a paint scheme that was won at Darlington in 2021 with Truex, and that was probably the biggest. That's the paint scheme I'll probably be running at Auto Club tonight, because it's such a good car to me. It's always been a good car when I race this one. I know it. If I run this car, I have high hopes for this car right here, because this is probably one of my favorite cars. I have found the diecast for this one, but they're not. The guy don't want to budge on the price that he's wanting. Yeah, I got your phone. Yeah, I got your number, brother. By the way, well, never mind. Alright, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I found this on NASCAR, on the NASCAR diecast on Facebook. He's asking roughly for $60 for this car right here, the original Darlington throwback diecast car for this one. There was only probably, I wouldn't say 1,000 made out of this one since 2021. So yeah, that's a real sentimental diecast for me, because I like it. It's the original paint scheme that he was with when he was racing with DEI, because that was the, if you took the 8 19 off and put the 8, that was his original car car right there with DI when he was in the Busch Series at the time, and that was it was his Cup Series car. Matter of fact, sorry, his Cup car that was in the H when he was racing with DEI at the time. So big paint scheme for this one right here that I love. That I'll be running tonight, and I'll be running a lot of this car right here just because of it's interesting to see on the track. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my patriotic paint schemes. I like that one. That one was the Coke 600 paint scheme that he ran. I found this one for $25 right here. That was probably the biggest one that I liked right there. I mean, you can't be more patriotic than this car right here at Charlotte with Truex. Truex goes out beyond the Call of Duty to make a paint scheme to send them actually meant to do worth something. I have found his 2017 championship car that was back in 2017 when he was driving for Front Row Motorsports out of Denver, Colorado, and found that car. That's ooh, that's actually a good $50 price car that I've been looking at. I'm slowly trying to get memorabilia of that car right there because I actually had the 2017 Monster Energy shirt when he won that, and I was actually watching that when he won that race. I was in tears because that was his first championship, and I believe it was Toyota's second championship or Toyota's first championship. No, it was Toyota's second championship because Kyle Busch won it in 2016 with Joe Gibbs, and then 2017 Truex actually basically dominated the entire season with a career high of 9 wins in his career for Front Row Motorsports. And that one was based, like I said, that was based off out of Denver, Colorado, right there. So that was only a one-car operation because they went from Chevy to Toyota in 2015 with Truex, because Truex comes in with Front Row in 2015, and they just went to Toyota. So yeah, 3-year span, and then 2017 he dominates the entire season with 9 wins, one of his career best season right there. Plus won the race at Homestead. Yeah, won the race at Homestead, and he knew what he had to do. So yeah, big shout out. That was probably the best memories that I have in 2017. I was actually living in Georgia at the time when this was going on. I was actually working at Carry On Trailers at the time. So little history of why Truex is such a big part to me, actually, because I get to drive, not get to drive, I actually get to race his car online, and I mean, I'm a big fan of this guy right here. This is ever since he started with DEI, worked his way up. I mean, shoot, he's been through 2 different manufacturers. He's only drove a Chevy and a Toyota. That's all he knows how to drive. He's never drove a Ford in his career. So, I mean, yeah. I remember when he was driving for Walter Racing, driving the 56 Napa car. I mean, that 56 car looked good, nice, especially the Napa commercials right there. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track right here, but I'll probably be showing y'all this one right here, but this is his 2021 Bristol Dirt win. The first Bristol Dirt that was actually his very first truck race win right here. So yeah. So yeah, big. This is one of my this is probably one of my favorite trucks right here of that one, and don't know how lucky I got this one. Yeah, y'all see this one. His 500 start car back in, let's see, what was it? Yeah, 2019. I'm sorry, I'm having to look back at the box that I got right here. So, hey, baby girl. Yep, my little niece right here, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Happy Thanksgiving. Hold on. Baby. Baby.
Yeah?
Come here, bring Kent right quick. I know who it is, Rachel. I know who you are. Hold on, Rachel. Hold on. You got to see your little nephew. See your little nephew, Rachel? Yep. Hey, Rachel? Right there. Oh.
He got woke up.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you woke up.
But, yeah. You see him, Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, they decided to wake him up.
Yeah. Tell your dad I'll call him here in a little bit. I will call him as soon as I get done, Rachel. But yeah. Let's see. This is my favorite time of the show right here. It's Rack'em and Stack'em, where we choose or I'll choose stage 1, stage 2 overall race win tonight. First I got to get my lineup up. Alright, the guys that are says, hey, I'm going to win tonight. Jonathan, Caleb, Maddie, Jacob, Kevin, and myself. The ones that have voted that was racing, of course, Jonathan, James, Kyle, Bill, myself, and Michael. That's the guys that are racing tonight. We got 2 maybes. I think Doc, yeah. Doc, I hope you get feeling better, brother. I understand that stuff happens, so hope you get feeling better. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get these picks chosen, and then I'm going to call my brother from in Texas. But, alright, my stage 1 winner is going to be, I'm going to call out Maddie on this one right here. Maddie's been strong these last 2 days right here. Tuesday, well, has been strong. So I'm going to say Maddie wins stage 1. Stage 2, RCR. Shoot. Stage 2 could go to Racer Boy and Dawson with them. So I got 3 little picks right there with stage 2. Overall race win. I've got to go with Racer Boy, Cody, to win tonight at Auto Club. As long as he stays out of trouble tonight, then he's definitely gonna prevail and get that first cup win tonight. So I'm not gonna throw myself into the mix because of we've had issues with the server kicking me out and going right around 8:30, almost about 8:45 when the server kicks me out. This has happened to me once. Monday night we had no problem. We actually finished the race. So tonight, knock on wood, 1, 2, 3. that I don't have no issues with the server kicking me out tonight. But that's my pick 'em tonight. Shoot, since we got some college football coming up this weekend, shoot, we got some good games coming up. We got some good games coming up this weekend. All right, y'all know that Georgia goes to Kentucky this weekend. That's a 3:30 game on CBS. The games that I've been seeing are possible snow games. We got Wisconsin and Nebraska, Boston College. Rachel, you know who my team is? Jacksonville. But yeah, we got let's see, Boston College and Notre Dame playing at 2:30. We got Michigan playing. That's supposed to be a snowing game right there, from what I could tell, because I got a coworker heading up to Michigan this weekend. So let's see. Hold on, let me pull up the schedule, top 25 football schedule. Alright, let's go to our lovely, trusty ESPN. Alright, tonight we got SMU with Tulane. Let's see. I'm going to go with Tulane on that one. Navy and USC, Central Florida. With Navy being 3-7, Central Florida being 8-2. Central Florida, of course. Illinois and Michigan. This is in Auburn, in Michigan. Illinois comes into Michigan 7-3. Michigan is coming in 10-0. That's going to be a snow game right there, from what the weather is showing up towards that way for that game, and that's a 12 o'clock game on ABC. So, and plus we got 11 o'clock game at Navy Central Florida. That's a 11 a.m. on ESPN2. So that's a snow game right there. I got to choose Michigan, of course, but if Illinois can come out the way Illinois has been playing, I think truly that Illinois could possibly beat Michigan, but I'm not saying an upset yet. TCU at Baylor. Of course, Baylor's a Texas State, so there's no snow game on that one. Them crybaby Road Ties are playing Austin Peay. Peay. So, of course, you got the crybaby Alabama, so that's going to be an easy win for them. Louisiana Lafayette versus Florida State. Florida State, of course. Kansas State in West Virginia. Don't know what the weather is forecast for that one. But last Saturday, it was snowing up in West Virginia. So, don't hold that against me. If it's snowing, then it's going to be a good game right there. I will have to go with Kansas State on that one. Oregon State comes in, travels to Arizona State. Of course, Oregon State's a 7-3. Arizona State's 3-7. I gotta go with the Beavers. Boston College at Notre Dame, 2:30 game on NBC. Also, will be streaming on Peacock. Notre Dame's a 21-point favorite over this game right here, so I'm going to say Notre Dame. The game at 3:30 on CBS, Georgia and Kentucky. Georgia's favored to win by 22 points. So, Georgia, of course. I'm a Dog fan. Ohio State and Maryland. Ohio State's a 27-point favorite over the Terrapins. So, yeah. Ohio State, of course. Alright. That possible could be a snow game right there. It depends on how this front comes in. I'm not saying it's going to be a snow game, but there's a possibility there could be a snow game right there. Miami and Clemson, 20 minutes down the road right here from us. Miami and Clemson, like I said, 20 minutes down the road. Miami's coming in here 5-5. Clemson's 9-1. Clemson's a 19-point favorite to beat Miami. You got to remember, they did lose to Notre Dame on the road 2 weeks ago. So, yeah. North Carolina at Louisville. North Carolina State at Louisville. Louisville's a 4-point favorite on this one right here. But that's not the case. North Carolina State's going to come back and out for revenge. So I got to go with the Wolfpack. Cincinnati at Temple. Cincinnati's a 17-point favorite over Temple. I got to go with Cincinnati. That's going to be on ESPNU. Georgia Tech and North Carolina is going to be on ESPN2. North Carolina is a 21-point favorite over Georgia Tech because Georgia Tech's 4-6. You got to go with the Tar Heels. Tennessee and South Carolina. Tennessee's a 22-point favor, but I'm not going to say Tennessee. I'm not going to choose Tennessee. I see there's going to be an upset with this Tennessee and South Carolina game right here. South Carolina's defense.
Tennessee's got this. South
Carolina's defense they're good, but can they actually control the tempo? If South Carolina's defense can control that tempo, it's going to be a good game. But I believe there's going to be an upset. Now, so I'm going to say South Carolina possible could pull this upset up. Ole Miss and Arkansas. Ole Miss is a 2-point favor over the Razorbacks, and this is a game that comes on the SEC network. So I would like to see Arkansas dethrone Ole Miss, but I highly doubt that. So the point spread might go up a little bit, but I don't know yet. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma. Oklahoma has not been this. I've never seen Oklahoma be this bad. 5-5, and their brother, younger brother than Oklahoma State, 7-3. Oklahoma is apparently a 7-point favorite over Oklahoma State. I gotta go with them Cowboys. Oklahoma State. USC versus UCLA. USC is a 2-point favor. Not so fast. I'm going to go UCLA. The Trojans lose. I don't care about Caleb Williams or anything. That quarterback is too overhyped for being in the Heisman. So I have number 16 beating number 17. UAB and LSU. Of course, LSU, okay. Colorado
LSU.
Colorado and Washington. Washington, of course.
Ain't no better. LSU national champs.
Bull.
Don't care what anybody says.
Okay, Utah and Oregon. Utah and Oregon, they both come in 8-2, 10-12. I gotta go with Utah. I'm sorry, Ducks. Y'all had y'all's chance. Y'all couldn't even prevail against Georgia. Bo Nix, you're not a Heisman candidate. Don't even say you are. You're not a Heisman candidate. Utah beats them by 10. So, yeah. That's the games going on. I'll start probably doing this more. The college football stuff, because I like doing this college stuff. I like it. It's been confirmed Buffalo's going to Detroit, play in Detroit because of the darn snow. They're too darn wimpy to play in Buffalo for Sunday's afternoon game at 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's snow. Come on now, that's the best game. That's the best about football. You're playing in the snow. Why would you want to be in a dome? It's nice to play outside. But I ain't want to get off here. I will see y'all. Actually, there won't be no show next week because it's Turkey Week next week. So we will be doing some expedition races all next weekend. Whew. Enough time to catch up on some TV shows. So, I will holler at y'all in 2 weeks from now. We will be back. Not next Monday. The following Monday we will be in Viva Las Vegas. No, hold on. Nope. I had the schedule too. I want to say Vegas. Yeah, it is Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah, we'll be going to Vegas. Good track right there for me. But alright, see y'all later. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks on Monday night at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. Ciao.